This PS2, good old classic. Gotta love it. And yeah, both players gonna get it started here, and Sora J content to sit onto that platforming camp. Does end up getting the opening, but unfortunately does drop that back air. That being said, oh my goodness! Gets the extension off the grenade pool. Wal00gi pulled the grenade to get at a disadvantage, and Sora J was like, nah, that's my combo now. What a huge start from Sora J off of just 2 interactions, and now Wal00gi completely flustered in this off-stage position, and she's showing off that crown. She may be called Princess Daisy on the character select screen, but she is showing a good case for making a great Queen of Sarasaland, taking down this military proponent. But a nice forward, nice forward air commitment from Wal00gi to get himself a little bit checked back into the game. But this is definitely the position you want to be in as Peach and Daisy. And during the Pink Fresh set, I was talking about how Snake is a great character, but he does not actually play super well from behind because his whole thing is taking trades with grenades. But when you're down, you don't want to do that, even if it's against the lighter character. And so Sora J is just content to play things a little bit safer here and sit back in the corner, and there's no reason for her to approach the Snake, and it can be a little bit tricky for Wal00gi to come in, but he's slowly inching his way back, throwing out the mortars, trying to catch the roll with the up tilt. Now this Daisy is off stage, throwing out the up air herself, and these neutral airs are coming out, these aerials in spades, the booty bop with the side B, and tries to get the roll with the up smash, and oh my goodness, whiffs the up tilt. Wal00gi just a little bit of a flub there, and going to be put in this offstage pressure situation once again. And the jump from ledge, I love that setup from Sora J. Was it a bait, folks? Who knows? Love that setup, though, to catch the high recovery. And she is so stoic right now, looking to punch her ticket into Grands. Just a reminder for those at home who have just been tuning in, we have ourselves a Donkey Kong from the player is KDK, who's been showing up with the character. Doesn't go to many events, but they are sitting on winner's side. And listen, if I'm Daisy and I got to fight against a character, I mean, DK is definitely one that I can hit those combos off of. So she is definitely looking to punch her ticket there. But Wal00gi wants the run back, and we'll see if he's going to make those adjustments or if his run is going to end early. Nice little down air conversion into the grenade, and Wal00gi with a hot start of 91% onto this princess. The Snake right now is saying, you may have diplomatic immunity, but I can still throw hands and throw grenades, and that's exactly what he's set up here to do. These turnips are just not stronger than these grenades, and oh, just misses the punish on the dash attack. Sora J really struggling to find their way in here. And Daisy is another one of those characters where at a top level, it can be difficult for her to come back. I love that forward tilt one into the grenade. Wal00gi is now controlling the pace of the set. Absolutely, because it does take only one opening for Sora J to completely blow the Snake up, but it doesn't matter if you can't find that opening in the first place, because this Snake is explosive. 186%, anything will kill, and that guaranteed confirm will definitely take it. A 0 to death from Wal00gi. It was a bit of a slow burn, but it's still nice to look at it from a distance, almost like a Yankee Candle in terms of the way that things have gotten started. And Sora J has just not found a hit at all yet. These downers are coming out in droves. And Wal00gi hasn't even taken damage from his own grenades yet, something he's generally pretty comfortable doing. And why not here, folks? As finally Sora J puts on just a little bit of percent. We're not going to see the JV4 on stream, but that was still really crazy for them finally starting to get these neutral wins. Does manage to get the grab, 43%. And it is one heck of a mountain to climb. But you put Snake in an off-stage position, into this juggle position, force him to recover high. Do you catch the landing on the double B reverse? No, you do not. And a little overcommittal getting in there. But Sora J is looking unfazed despite the absolute dominance that was the first little bit of the game. You can almost forget about it with the way that this stock has been going, and actually opportunity for her to take the stock. That shield pressure is insane, and the Snake is off stage once again, gonna be forced to recover high. as Sora J begins to put on some pressure and catches out the air dodge. And now all of a sudden we're at even stocks, and it's back to just one opening, but not going to get the opening there. That grenade mixes things up just a little bit, and all of a sudden Sora J's momentum has been absolutely climbing. Wal00gi was utterly dominant, and now he cannot find a way to control the neutral. Tries to get the Ling set up with the turnip throw combos, and now it's within 40% grasp for Sora J, now 30, as she's clawed her way back into this game, showing us why she's the leader. That side B, though, going to interact with that up tilt, but that second stock was absolutely insane. Sora J for getting the C4 on the platform, 104% for the Snake, and tries to catch with the up B, not going to find it off stage. Wal00gi showing us why he was in so much of a commanding lead to begin with in the set. You cannot forget he had so much momentum coming into this, but jumps straight in to that up smash, not being able to change his momentum and his trajectory there. And now we're at even stocks. Once again, the little booty bop on to that missile. Sora J does manage to touch grasp, but sitting at 125%. So much from the Snake and kill, but does get the drag down combo into the nair, into the back air. Puts him off stage once again, forces out the air dodge. The Snake set onto the platform, has the grenade, just sitting, waiting out, and actually does get hit by his own grenade, but the counter almost gets punished by the C4, and all of a sudden we're in a last hit situation. This game is completely in Wal00gi's command at the beginning of the game, and now it wouldn't look like that if you're just tuning in now. Sora J has brought this one back completely, has the veggies on deck. And this back air coming out from Wal00gi tries to seal the deal, but Sora J is now starting to control the pace of the match, and both of them wanting to slow this down as one good hit from either of them. They're looking for up tilt, they're looking for grab. How is this Daisy gonna get in? Finally breaks through, hits the shield, but reset back in the corner. Sora J not having the stage control as Wal00gi is content to keep it, but gets busy with the Nikita, and now all of a sudden Wal00gi is off stage and gets the tech. Weak back air, not the strong one, gonna come out, rolling straight through. Sora J, another chance of life, but you have to land against Snake, who is gonna commit a little bit too hard there, and now 158%, forced to recover high, weaves in and out in the back air, takes it. Sora J all the way back. So we saw a minute-long 0 to death to start out that game, and 60% before Sora J even got a hit. She made her way all the way back in order to take that game. That was an insane turnaround. And now she's up 2-0 on one of the best Snakes to ever touch the sticks. I mean, that was just a crazy turnaround, and I have not seen dominance like that in a long time, only to get it completely turned around. I mean, that was just pristine. And what's also neat about that too is Sora J was just playing neutral. She wasn't doing too many crazy combos, not doing too much movement tech. She got one BNB that did like 56, but she was just winning neutral. And such a great command to be able to do something like that. And now she is content to play her game right now. And while Wal00gi is up right now, I will say he is playing, dare I say, scared of what this Daisy can do. And I'm going to be honest, I'm shook. I would be too after a game like that. Nice little dash attack coming out. And now, ooh, I love that confirm off of the turnip. And it is pretty even right now, but I'm scared for Wal00gi. Still, though, those up smashes from Sora J, some of them have been hitting, and some of them have been probably her biggest Achilles heel. She has gotten punished for quite a few of those, and Wal00gi getting the up tilt on that one. Showing us up, showing us why he made it this far in the first place. Nice little C4 setup, and Wal00gi finally able to get a little bit of that extra credit. Nice little float cancel there, though. Sora J's pressure so clean right now, but Wal00gi's putting on that pressure too. Oh, and I love the sticky on the tech chase on the platform, and he's waiting for that air dodge with the C4 sticky. Oh, goes for the jab, I believe, in that situation. Not going to die from the Toad, but love that neutral once again. Going to be well DI'd from Wal00gi, and he's going to stay alive as he doesn't mix it up with the B reverse, which is good in that situation because Sora J was expecting it. Goes down there with the Nikita. Gets the regrab. Sora J having a hard time taking this stock. But still, we've literally seen her come back from bigger in just this set alone. Cannot count her out, especially with the execution she's had. But for the first time in quite a while, flubs the extension off the turnip, and flubs it again in that position makes a little bit more sense. You have the rage, you're getting this damage on. It's not seeming to matter too much because you have Snake off stage who's forced to recover high in this position. Air dodge is back on the stage, but it's not going to matter. You get back thrown again, and that neutral air is going to be enough, and all of a sudden Sora J turns it right back around again. She's doing the hokey pokey, and she's turning the situation around. Good stuff to her as she is looking to take the stock in 3-0 fashion. Or this set, rather. And she was completely behind, and Wal00gi has just let this lead slip from him so many times. But Sora J did forget the C4 was on the platform. And we'll see if Wal00gi can pull himself together and get a game onto the board, or if Sora J is going to take this cleanly. He's racking up some damage, but oh my goodness, it just takes one opening from this Daisy, and it also helps that she has the Winky Face, does a little bit of that extra damage, and evens it up there within 0.3% of each other. Wal00gi trying to slow the game down. Oh, but gets the turnip train, doesn't find the finisher. Wal00gi DI's out, was finally able to get the shield up, but still tries to get the read with the up smash, trying to end the set in cinematic style. 129%, the back air. Clutch from Wal00gi keeps his tournament chances alive. Nice. Oh my goodness, the turnip toss into the grenade, not gonna take it. Forced to air dodge into the platform, though, 162%. How do you get back down to stage? The back air is going to do it. Watch out for that C4 on the platform, Sora J. Have to be super careful about that one, and roll straight into the Nair. Sora J takes it 3-0 over Wal00gi. And I mean, my heart is pounding after that set because this Daisy was put into so many of those bad situations. She was behind by so much, and she was able to eke it out every single time. Wal00gi, you could definitely see the nerves got to him or something, because Sora J, man, she's just so clean with this character. Still, though, Wal00gi, absolutely great performance today. Getting third at the grind, and it was a pretty stacked grind, all things considered. Losing to number 1 and number 2. I mean, can't be too mad about a run like that. So, Sora J punching her ticket into grand finals, and we are going to see Princess Daisy versus Donkey Kong. Revenge for Pauline. That's the name of the set. Something, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but what I do know is that if you want to see more content like this, you should absolutely drop that follow down below, because tomorrow on VGBootCamp 3, this particular VGBootCamp channel is going to be hosting the MDVA Arcadian, featuring players like Sora J, along some other non-PR talent pulling up to the sticks. Tomorrow, stream starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Main stream is going to be right here on VGBootCamp 3, and the side stream, which I'm going to be commentating on, is going to be on KML Tournament. So make sure that you follow both of them for that. And if you want to see some awesome clips from VGBootCamp, they're really posting a lot more to their TikTok at VGBootCamp, and you get to see some amazing highlights like that Sora J comeback in the Wal00gi set. So, make sure you drop them a follow. Want to keep up with what I'm doing just before this next set gets started, you can follow my app below, and follow us at Ace of Card Esport on Twitter, as well as aceofcardsesports.com, where we're trying to do more stuff in the DMV region. And listen, if you're in the DMV, you're looking for someone to help you out with anything, really. We do talent, we do streams and broadcasting too, so you can hit us up there. But right now, we got the VGBootCamp grind going, number 282, where we are going to be settling into grand finals, KDK versus Sora J. I'm pretty sure Sora J is over there already, so we're just waiting for KDK to make his way over to the setup. And listen, today might be Friday, but it's looking like it's Monday somewhere. It's got to be for how crazy bananas this monkey is going. And listen, I don't have KML beside me stopping me from making puns, so I do apologize to the 65 people that are watching right now, but that's all you're going to hear from me. I'm sorry. It's going to be a blast. So buckle up. We're gonna have fun, because that's what it's all about, right? We come to these tournaments, have a good time, prove that we're the amazing players we are. And I do see Sora J is now walking up. KDK is going to join her momentarily. You can see her on the side there, making her way. And you know what? After playing 3 incredibly close sets in a row, making just a little bit of a loser's run after losing to Dexter in winter semis, you know, you deserve a little bit of a break. So our players are going to go up on stage, and it looks like they're ready to go. I would imagine, though, in a set like this... Nope, just PS2. Okay, sure, man, sure. Take Donkey Kong to PS2. Don't listen to me. I don't know why I'm here. Yeah, I did expect stage bands to be coming out, but this could just be a comfort pick for Sora J, not wanting to mess around too much in terms of the stage layout. And I don't think there's a single Donkey Kong on the planet that's going to say, don't take me to my best stage. I think bans here would absolutely be necessary. But you know what? Sora J's got that confidence. And when you're playing a matchup like this, where you just get to combo the monkey all day long, you get to bully him off stage, I'd imagine that Sora J is feeling pretty confident here, but don't get too confident, because that's when KDK will strike back, and he has taken some names and some sets here today off some incredible talent in order to be able to make it this far. So make no mistake, KDK definitely knows what it takes. I'd imagine in a matchup like Daisy, it's going to be a lot of juggling for the side of the DK, because Daisy, great character, but doesn't have the best landing options, so definitely anticipating a lot of those up airs, as well as forward air, maybe to clank with the turnips and disadvantage. But yeah, it's no surprise that this Daisy is going to be throwing it back just a little bit. Those backers are going to be extremely oppressive for Donkey Kong to deal with on shield, going to bait out those grabs, as well as just rack up that huge percent. So KDK, he's got the phone for the beats on deck, and he is now ready to get going here. PS2, we got Donkey Kong, we got Daisy, and our players are going to select their characters, and they're going to be ready to go.